I'm kind of glad that my first recipe failed because this turned out to be delicious with the rice. It's so good. We're going to get right into the recipe. We're going to be making these crispy open-faced wontons, and they look delicious. So let's get started with 1 pound of lean ground beef, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 2 or 3, depending on what you want, cloves of minced garlic, a ½ tablespoon of minced ginger, so about 1.5 cups of coleslaw mix. You want a 1/3 cup of green onions, and I'm going to use mostly the white parts and save the green part for garnish. Add that to the mix. A ½ tablespoon of sugar, a teaspoon of sesame oil, and then you're just going to go in and mix with your hands. Mix all of the ingredients together until well combined. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now, let's make the dipping sauce. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sweet chili sauce, 1 tablespoon of water. I'm going to use about a ½ tablespoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons of rice vinegar. I've already put 1 in. There's another one. 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. 1, 2. If you have it, some toasted sesame seeds. I have very little, but I'm going to add what I have. I'm going to give that a stir. I'm going to start getting my skillet warm, and I'm going to spray some oil, spoonful of my meat mixture, and spread it out onto the wonton. Pretty thin. You want it to cook meat side down onto the skillet that's been oiled with some oil. Then when we turn them over, they can get crispy. Okay, I'm going to tell you, this is a fail for me. My skillet is burning. My wontons are not getting brown, and the meat is not sticking to them. First, we're going to take the skillet and go clean it up. Let me tell you, everything that could go wrong did go wrong in this recipe. The open-faced wontons did not work. They would not turn brown. I just gave up on that. So with the rest of the hamburger meat, I put it in the skillet, fried that up, crumbled it up. Now we're going to make wonton rice bowls. So let's see. I made some fried rice, so I'm going to show you how I did that. I've crumbled up the hamburger and it is ready to go. And let me tell you, I also burned the first batch of wonton wrappers that I was crisping up in the oven. So those are in the oven now, another batch. Take a deep breath, and this will be just fine. Okay, I have the skillet clean. I'm going to add a little oil to it and fry this hamburger. Ground beef to it. I had several made up, and I'm just not going to fry them. I'm not going to waste my time. Let's see where we can go with this recipe. With what's left of my wontons, I'm going to cut them into strips, toss them with some oil, and we're just going to bake them until they're crispy. The ground beef is almost brown, and I'm going to go over to my wok and make some fried rice. So in a wok or a skillet, you're going to melt about 2 tablespoons of butter. To your butter, you're going to add 1 small diced onion. You're going to saute that until it's tender. When the onions are tender, you're going to add 1 minced garlic and let that cook for about a minute. To the onions, we're going to add 2 cups of frozen peas and carrots. You're going to let that cook for about 5 minutes. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of oil to the wok. When that gets hot, I have 2 lightly beaten eggs. I'm going to add to the wok and cook until just set. Pouring in my eggs. I'm going to add it back in the vegetables and the rice. Adding in the vegetables and the cold rice. Got about 4 cups of cold rice. A couple tablespoons of soy sauce, adjusting that to your taste, of course. And then salt and pepper to your taste. Stirring that in, and you'll be ready to serve your fried rice. So here's the second batch of wonton wrappers. I brushed them with oil. I just left them whole this time because I'm running out of time. It is almost dinner time, and I'm ready to eat. So we're just going to let these cool. Then I might break them apart and put them in the bowls with the fried rice and the ground beef. Let's construct this wonton rice bowl. I'm just going to take some fried rice and put in the bowl. Some of this ground beef with all of that yummy ingredients. Just top it off. A couple of delicious wonton wrappers right in the middle of that bowl. You could crunch them up if you want. I think I'll just put those in there like that. Top with some green onions. A little bit of the sauce that you made. And if you want an extra little kick, some chili crunch would be wonderful on top of this. Stir it up. Get all those crunchy things from the bottom and just drizzle that on the top. All right, let's give it a taste. It's actually perfect. So many flavors. These crispy wontons in the oven, they're perfect. I would do this again for sure. Oops. I'm still eating.